Yo, what's good, you absolute creatures? Playing a little bit of 4-color Xur today. And I've made a few modifications, is what I think I like. Mostly, I want to play things like Kaya, and also I think 2-heart migration is pretty good. You can gain life, which is important, but also those 5 3/3s is very powerful. Especially when you're playing like these grindy matchups. So, I don't really have too much to say about the deck. Obviously, you're just trying to do things like play your Overlords, play your Xur, and then just dumpster them with all this advantage. Leyline Binding is a goofy card, unbelievably strong. So is Up the Beanstalk. You're just going to be drawing through most of your deck, so kind of hard for any deck to outvalue this deck in general. So, as always, the deck list will be in the description. Thank you all so much for liking and subscribing. I'm excited. Let's get into it. Hand actually looks pretty good. Can't really complain about it. Very good early game removal, so I think I could keep it. I think we'll start with surveilling the Lush Portico. Mainly if we hit any type of like Up the Beanstalk or early game interaction, I'd like to have that. I don't really think that I want that. I don't think he'll get this to be able to attack, so I'm just going to play this tapped. I don't want that either. Okay, he's 3 or 4. Imagine he's just going to pick up a land. Yep. Okay, still a little bit slow, so that's good. Ooh. Interesting. I think now is probably a good turn to try to slam this Overlord, and I think the reason why is because I want him to try to overextend a little bit here, so that this Day of Judgment can clean up. Oh, there it is, yep. Target. Okay, well, I'm for sure board wiping next turn, so I'm okay with just blocking like this. Is lockdown better? No. Because this still stays alive. So we have another lockdown and a rides in. Oh wow, what a hit. That's very good for him. His life total doesn't really matter though here. That's good though. 13. That land is pretty fantastic for us here. Just go Avatar. Pass. Surprised he wasn't more interested in like trying to play this. Because we're at 13. If we were a little lower, I would understand, but I'm just going to exile that Screaming Nemesis, and then he's going straight to Saturn. 7 different types is kind of crazy. It's a lot. I imagine he would loot here. Yep. Pretty easy. We're just going to exile this. And then I think we're pretty much golden here. Take one. Okay. Yeah, Kaya exiling that just seemed like it would be a little too good. Again, I think this hand's actually pretty solid. It's not bad. We'll keep this. I'm going to play the Shadowy Backstreet on one. I could... Actually, I think it's better if I play this Mortuary. That's actually fantastic for me. Because now I got to go get a second green off this. Play this. And then now I have essentially any type of interaction that I need. He is playing Reanimator, would be my guess is what he's playing, so knowing that, we have to be a little bit careful. We'll play this. I'll take pretty much... Actually, that's fantastic. Oh my god. Alright. It's a great draw. Yeah, so he's just playing Reanimator here. So the good news with this is, we're going to go Xur here next turn, and then we're just going to go animate this, and I think we're looking pretty solid. He's one off of being able to, yeah, do that. So play Xur. And again, like, if he wants to kill it, it's fine, but I'm going to do this no matter what. He can kill Xur, but, I mean, it's just part of it. That's good. I still gotta do it. I don't know if he was aware of that, but we will take it. Pretty good for us. I like that it has impending, even though it's like now just a creature in general. It's fantastic. Xur's so crazy. Okay. First order of business, I believe, is we're just going to go ahead and swing in. Okay, removal spell's fine. Sure. I think I just want to play this, right? Sure. Can he still kill this? Oh, okay. Oh. Scry here. Gross. See if he has a removal spell for this. Because if not, if he doesn't remove it right now, then I'm just going to do it right now. I guess it would have been better to hold this up because I could have exiled a creature. Like, for example, if he just slams that, but I think we're just so embedded in this that it doesn't really matter. Another thing I could have done is I could have, before attacking, I could have temporary lockdowned the Bitter Reunion. That's fine. That's just all good. What is this? Okay. Alright. Well, that was sweet, right? I guess it worked. That was, I was expecting him to reanimate the Shielder. Alright, well, for some reason we're just allowed to go first every time this game, which is unbelievable. I don't inherently think this is a good hand, so I'm gonna have to throw it back. But, this hand is a lot better. Other than the fact that I have no white mana. So that is something we're gonna have to watch out. I'm gonna put this back. But I guess we'll start with a Hedge Maze. Looking for white mana. There we go. Hopeless is a little annoying. Watch this. I mean, dude, bring the whites. Bring the white mana. Okay, that sucks. I'm gonna pitch this Leyline Binding. This Overlord of the Mistmoors, if we don't get everything discarded here, is probably just gonna carry us. That sucks. Okay. The Forest. I guess the Liliana would be pretty good here. That's fine. Is he going to uptick Bandit's talent, would be my guess? Oh, sure. Yeah. I don't really understand that. I think he could have just taken that. Okay, whatever. Bonk. Great trade. I'm in for that. Slam this. Now he has to kill this. This card's crazy. Like, it's just... this card's insanity, dude. It's so powerful. That's fine. Okay. Yep. Okay, well, I don't want any more cards discarded, so I'm just gonna activate this. Boom. It's fine. So he could have... I mean, he could have a board wipe, but I just don't think he would play that. Sure. I don't think he would... Okay, perfect, yeah. I didn't think that he would, like, actually want to commit to playing the 5-drop board wipe in there, but, I mean, hey, we got it there. It was good. For some reason I had a mulligan, and I did not have my recording one, so that is unfortunate, but we're here. I'm going to put back this binding. I'll pretty much take any lands right now, right? We can play this as fun. Sure. Commit 18? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go get a blue, I think. Do I even need a blue? No, I need a green, don't I? Just to cast everything else in my deck. I'll just pass. I mean, I'm not really concerned. Beza is gonna be great here. That's fine. Play another creature so I can kill one of them. Okay, that works. I'm just gonna lock down. I think lockdown's the best here. Just take all 3 away. And go. Sure. Overlord changes my play very well. Pretty happy to get that. And go Overlord here, have binding up, so if he tries to go crazy, we can try to respond to it. He hasn't shown any white, so I don't think he has any protection spells against binding. So we should be okay. If he wants to do something silly in his end step, I'll just binding. If he doesn't do anything, I'll just take 1, and then I'll binding in its end step. You don't want to have to, like, argue over this. That's fine. I'm gonna go and do it now. I think it's fine. So I have the option of playing Beza here. I think Beza is probably the correct play. I don't want that. Just get a big 4/5 out on the board, gain 4 life, and pass. We have this coming up in 2 turns too. I think we're pretty solid here. 2 removal spells. That's fine. What is this? Oh my god. Okay. Does he want to loot? Sure. Why would he play that? Okay, well, I'm going to Binding this now. I'll take my own 4 to the face, unfortunately. Herd Migration's pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and just cycle it now. I don't have to wait for more mana. I think we'll grab a white here. This comes up in 1 turn. I mean, there's an argument to like, oh, should I keep it? But I don't, we're so far ahead right now, I don't really think we need to keep it. Like, we have a removal spell in hand, we have all this other stuff, I think we're okay. If this wants to hit me for 1, again, fine with that, take 1. Theme is unbelievable. Anytime that you have Beanstalk, you just feel like almost unbelievably ahead. Like, yeah, you just get all this, and now I'm gonna Binding this, draw a card. Stupid. I guess, in retrospect, I could have Binding this first. Yeah, just insane. And now we get an Overlord trigger, too. These are, like, undoubtedly the starts you want to have with this deck. Like, the hands against this aggro. And now we get this, now we get this. We actually have, what, 14 on board? So he has to put a blocker up where he's dead. He could have a Witchstalker Frenzy, too. Yeah, I mean, how do you even lose right there, right? It's just insane. I mean, I don't really have anything for the deck. I think 4 rides in maybe may not be what I want to be doing with the deck, and maybe what other people want to do, but I think just it didn't really come up a lot. And I know the whole idea of it is so that you can get rid of like the mouse, so you don't just like die to its own damage, but I don't know, I think there's like some level of this card just being dead in hand a lot of times. So if you're playing like against like a non-aggro match, paying 5 to exile something that's untapped is a little crazy. But this card's goofy, and so is this. So, as always, thank you all so much for liking and subscribing. I'm Big Chin Gaming. You have a good one.